You know what it is? RetroMob 204 coming at you with our second episode. I'm your boy, Big Balls 204, aka Matty Ice.
And I'm Junkboy316, you know, holding it down for the RetroMob, Winnipeg, Manitoba. You know what it is.
We got another pickup video for you. You know, we got a great bunch of gems here.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to get these games out of the hands of resellers and, you know, keeping them in the hands of collectors. So,
keeping them in the family, in the RetroMob. You know what it is.
Preserve the culture, you know.
Yeah, so I went down to Fargo, North Dakota, which is in the US of A this weekend. I picked up a decent amount of games. I went to a few pawn shops and stuff like that. I got 6 PlayStation 2 games for a pretty good deal. I got them all for $12, which is...
yeah, like $2 a piece.
$2 a piece, you can't go wrong there.
Insane.
First game I got was Resident Evil Code Veronica X. You know, Resident Evil game... I haven't really played this one on the PlayStation, so I'm not super familiar with it, but I have played a little bit of it on the Gamecube, and it's good. It's Resident Evil. It's not Resident Evil 5, so you can't really go wrong there.
Yeah, and it's complete for $2.
Yeah, it's complete. All of these are complete, which is nice. For $2, can't go wrong. Have you played this game?
No, I haven't. Like, I just recently picked up a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really unfamiliar with like that whole decade of gaming that like I missed out on.
Yeah,
so I'm excited to dive in though and start collecting.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I just got a PlayStation 2 gifted to me, so I just started jumping in and picking up as many titles as I could. I did a little bit of research on what games I should play and shouldn't play. So to get all these for $12, it's a good start. Next up, got Devil May Cry, PlayStation 2. It's complete in box. Black Label. I haven't actually played Devil May Cry. I've seen a few videos on YouTube, gameplay and stuff, which is pretty neat. Looks good. Have you played Devil May Cry?
No, I haven't. No, like I said, like very unfamiliar with like PlayStation 2. Like I had like, you know, OG Xbox at this time, right? And
yeah, this
was exclusively for PS2 at the time, so.
Yeah, I know it came out for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 later on.
They have to borrow this from you because, you know, Capcom release.
For sure. And to go along with that, I got Devil May Cry 2, which is the 2-disc version, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a Black Label as well, complete in box. It's really nice for $2. Devil May Cry, you know? It's a good place to start. I got the original and the second one, so I'm excited for those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure you can get a lot of good gameplay out of this for $2.
For sure. Next up, we got Mortal Kombat Deception.
Well, that's the one that has all the different game modes on it, right? Like the chess mode and.
It's got the like puzzle-ish like Tetris style game. It's got the chess. It's got the Conquest Adventure, which is super weird, and then just the normal fighting, which is it's cool. I mean, it's a good Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, like I haven't played this yet, but like I'm definitely interested to see how.
It's one of those few games that like a friend of mine had, and like you play it every now and again.
Yeah, like this Tetris mode is really I'm wondering how it works.
Yeah, well, you can always try it out. You know, it's good. It's good fun. And next up, we got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is one of those things I couldn't say no to. I mean, I spent most of my childhood playing Vice City at friends' houses, just like rocket launching the cops and getting 5 stars and all that. So, I mean, this is one of those things that I'm excited to pick up. Have you played San Andreas before? No,
I haven't. No, I kind of was thinking the same thing as you, like, same boat as you, like, after Vice City, got really burnt out on the franchise.
Yeah,
so,
I hear that. I'm right there with you with that, but I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox 360 was really good. I can't wait to pick it up for the Xbox One.
Well, yeah, they have the remaster.
They're remastering it,
and like the first-person mode.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I watched that trailer like 100 times. It looks great.
Oh yeah, can't wait. And last but not least, for the PlayStation 2, Final Fantasy X. This is just one of those games you have to have in every collection. It's Final Fantasy complete, of course.
Like I find it really interesting, like the value of these games on the PS2, like the Final Fantasy games, compared to every other platform.
Yeah, no.
And like, you know, like most of these Final Fantasy games were like, you know, between like $5 to $10 on the PS2
easy.
complete.
It's easy. It's weird. It's very weird to see. I guess it's because they made so many of them for the PlayStation 2. They were so high in demand just after like the success of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 for PlayStation 1. So I mean, it's one of those things you can almost find anywhere, and I'm pretty sure like everyone who had a PlayStation 2 had at least one Final Fantasy game in their collection. So
So I'm sure you give it some time, and
I'm
sure you'll see the prices of these something up there.
For sure, as people start getting their hands on them and they're in collectors' hands,
and
they'll get harder and harder to find. All right, so that'll do it for PlayStation 2. Next up, I got 6 GameCube games as well, which I'm pretty excited about. To keep it on the RPG level, I got Baton Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and The Lost Ocean for GameCube, which is a pretty crazy RPG for GameCube. It was only exclusively released for GameCube, which is pretty neat. I mean, it's one of those things. It's pretty highly sought after too. It's getting up there in price. It's around $50.
I don't think I've ever seen that in the wild or anything.
If I remember seeing that once or twice, like a few years ago, and not knowing about it. But I wish I did, because it's around $50-$60 now, and this one's complete with both discs, black label as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. You don't have any familiarity with
not at all, not whatsoever. But it looks like a beautiful game, though.
Yeah,
especially
the graphics.
For the GameCube, like
it's one of the most beautiful games for the GameCube. It says right on the box, which is cool.
Yeah, nice. Do you happen to know the capacity of the GameCube disc?
Oh no, I'm not sure. It's a smaller disc, so I'm sure it can't be that big.
But because the amount of games, even in this pile you have here, that have the 2 discs, it's
and that'd be interesting to find out. I'd like to know that. I mean, that's an 80-hour plus RPG, so to put that onto 2 tiny discs is pretty impressive. Next up, we got Mario Party 4. Which is just one of those things that you want to have in your collection for sure. It's the first Mario Party for the GameCube. It's fun. It's a good thing to have when you have people over. It's a good way to waste an hour or 2.
And I find like that one, like it's kind of like, as the series got on, Mario Party 5, 6, and 7 on the GameCube are all great, but this is it was more as basic before they were started running on the mini games and whatnot. So it's a really nice, clean playthrough.
It's a good start for the Mario Party series on GameCube.
Nice on the GameCube and not have to worry about your killing your Nintendo 64 controllers too.
Oh yeah, no kidding. The amount of joysticks that must have got screwed up just because of Mario Party for N64
it's the reason why you can't find a decent Nintendo brand N64 controller.
Oh yeah, Mario Party's definitely to blame for that. And next up, I got Zelda, 4 Swords Adventures. This game,
an interesting one, yeah.
This game is pretty ridiculous. I mean, the only reason I really picked it up is, one, I like Zelda games, and it's an only for GameCube game, so that's what I'm collecting. This is one of those games, well, the only game that you need 4 Game Boy Advance systems and the system links to plug them in to the GameCube system.
Incredibly practical.
Which is ridiculous. But it's for 4 friends, and it's designed to play as like a puzzler / RPG-ish type game. I mean, have you ever played this?
No, I've never
I don't think I've ever seen anybody play it.
Link systems and
Aside from online, I've seen maybe a few people play it, but I can't imagine I'll be getting 4
I think it's more
Game Boy
something
Advances.
to have on yourself rather than...
It's one of those things that I need for the collection. But so next up, got Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, which is it's a really interesing game. It's really beautiful looking too. I like the whole the art style. Every Mario game, Nintendo brand game for the GameCube is really crisp and clean.
It's the simplistic nature of it.
Yeah, but
and never really tried to push the boundaries or anything with any of those games, and they look great.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is definitely one of those that you need in your collection if you don't have it. It's a great RPG. It's a good way to play.
I've actually been playing a lot of it lately. I never really thought I'd give a shit, but I put it in, before I knew it, I already put like 3 hours into it. So
Oh yeah, it's getting up there in price too, so you should jump on it as soon as
yeah,
you
if you
can.
can find it, and there's definitely a lot of copies out there. So
And to keep it going with the RPGs, we have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is one of those games that's one of the rarest games for the GameCube. I'd say the top 3 most expensive. I mean,
what's the retail for that?
the retail is around $100 for this one, which is getting up there in price for sure.
Well, yeah, well,
This is a beautiful copy. It's complete. There's not a scratch on it. This is like adult owned. It's exactly where I want to get my games from if I am buying.
you're not having some kid who would like
No,
hang on
it
the
was
coffee
writing
table
all
and
over it.
spilled 7-Up all over it and
Yeah, no, I
gave it to their dog.
I definitely appreciate people keeping their games in mint condition.
Yeah, exactly. Preserving the culture.
Yeah, this is one of those games that's around 80 hours. So, I mean, I jumped into it a little bit. I have a few hours under my belt, but I think I'm going to stick it through and try to play the whole thing, and then maybe we can do a recap episode, and I'll review Fire Emblem, and you can review Paper Mario.
Yeah,
That'd be fun. And last but not least, for the GameCube, we got Zelda Collector's Edition. I'm really happy to have this one. It's got four games in one.
Most sought out, or one of the most sought out games for the GameCube.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those things you need to have if you have the GameCube. I mean, it has.
Everyone's always looking for, hoping that you find it in like.
Yeah, you want. Everyone's always keeping their eye out for the bargain bins. For
Yeah.
This one's it's got Zelda, the original, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Masks, with the Wind Waker demo as well. So I mean, it's pretty stacked full of games.
You need, yeah, you actually enjoy the Zelda series.
Complete and mint, so that's always good to have. Yeah, have you played this game before,
You know what,
or
like,
the games on
To
it?
be honest with you, like, never been a huge fan of Zelda.
Oh yeah.
Like, I have a bunch in my collection, but
Oh, this is the best place to start.
Yeah.
Because you get the originals right from, and you get to play them on the GameCube. So
yeah.
what's better than that?
Right.
You don't have to bust out the NES and have it fucking freeze on you mid-game. So that's, I would say, this is, if you haven't jumped into the Zelda games before, that's the best way to start, for sure. We'll keep it going here. Next up, we got the SNES Mini,
Yeah.
which is or the Model 2,
yeah.
if you, otherwise known as Model 2. Yeah, it's really nice. No nicks or dents or anything on it, so I'm happy to get that.
Incredibly rare nowadays.
Yeah,
Like,
these are not
you
too
don't
easy to come
see
by,
them.
especially in this city.
yeah. Well, especially now with Super Nintendos being in such high demand, you know,
For sure.
like everyone's trying to find one now, and
Oh yeah,
everyone
yeah.
Model 2.
It's crazy. You cannot find a Super Nintendo in this city at all. And
Yeah.
I got it for a good deal. I got it with a brand new controller and power supply and audio video cables for $50.
Oh,
So
man.
not bad.
Can't go wrong at all.
Yeah. And to go along with that, I picked up Brain Lord at 30 Rock Games, which is usually pretty overpriced for their games. They're usually around retail, but I got this one for $14, which it seems to be going for around 25 to 30 online. So that was a weird kind of mix-up there,
Yeah.
I guess. Usually they don't have games marked for that cheap.
No, for sure. There must be some kind of.
Yeah, I'm sure it was just like they checked the wrong price or something like that. So I'd definitely jump on their mistake. And last but not least, for the Super Nintendo, I got Zombies Ate My Neighbors, which is a pretty interesting game.
Be pretty frustrating at times and
Yeah, it's
crazy.
it's really ridiculous, but I love like the horror like aspect of it and just how ridiculous it is. Like the music is just blaring and you're just like slaughtering zombies.
Yeah.
And like it's pretty cool. I mean,
Well, it's definitely essential to having a collection, you know.
yeah, it's one of those games you jump in for 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
You just run around shooting zombies and stuff, and then you have the soundtrack stuck in your head for a few days. So yeah, it's a good one to have.
Especially if you can get it without paying $59.99 or whatever the hell PMP's trying to sell it for nowadays.
Oh yeah, it's going for pretty ridiculous prices now, which is insane because I think I got it for $20 with shipping.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Can't go wrong with that. And yeah, I think that concludes the rest of our pickups here. But last episode we had a draw for people commenting and subscribing. We were giving away
the Diddy Kong Racing promotional
video.
VHS tape, which is pretty
actually
cool.
kind of rare.
Yeah,
I don't really see these too often. You know, for the guy who has everything, this is what you
need for sure. If you're an N64 collector or Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong collector, this is the thing you need. So yeah, we had a few entries, so we're gonna go ahead and draw right now.
And thank you for everyone for subscribing and
yeah, thank
commenting.
you. And please do that to be entered into further draws, which we'll be having probably every few episodes. So be sure to check back. So we're gonna go in here. You want to do the honors? Yeah. Mix it up a little bit.
Got one here. Oh, okay. Apparently we have a hard mic.
Oh wow, hard mic. That's an interesting character. I was actually talking to him through email, and he's a pretty funny guy. He's into Power Rangers and stuff.
It's a pretty pretty powerful name there, Hard Mike.
Definitely, he is an interesting guy. That's for sure.
Congratulations, Hard Mike. You won the Diddy Kong Racing VHS promo tape. Yeah. And we'll send it out to you. Okay, well, yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have some more videos coming your way soon.
Yep.
From the show from the RetroMob.
Yeah, we out.
We out.
RetroMob support.